Headlines: Joy Reid's MSNBC show canceled in major shakeup. Miss Reid is out. Miss Reid is out. Oh my gracious, I'm gonna miss Joy Reid. No, I'm not. Joy Reid's MSNBC show canceled in major shakeup. And this was not at the hands of Elon Musk. Elon Musk did not do this to you. Your own network did this to you. Apparently, they did not like you either. They did not like you either. But what's going to happen, though? Listen, I'm enjoying the fact that the universe is coming together exactly the way it's supposed to. Because once you hear some of the things that she has said over her tenure at MSNBC, you're going to be like, wait a minute. I thought this is what MSNBC wanted. Well, MSNBC is under new leadership. Check this out. Miss Reid's 7 p.m. program will be replaced by a panel show co-hosted by Simone Sanders Townsend, Alicia Mendez, and Michael Steele. Okay, they got a nice little power group that they put together to try to replace Miss Joyless Reid. Apparently, it goes like this. Joy Reid's evening news show on MSNBC is being canceled. Part of a far-reaching programming overhaul orchestrated by Rebecca Cutler, the network's new president. Two people familiar with the changes said. So Rebecca Cutler is a white woman. Wait a minute. So the new president of MSNBC, who just so happens to be a white woman, is getting rid of a black woman. Maybe Joy Reid was right. Maybe this world is racist. Maybe we need to throw the whole thing away. The final episode of Miss Reid's 7 p.m. show, The Readout, is planned for sometime this week. Oh, that's going to be good. We're going to make sure we watch that, according to the people who were not authorized to speak publicly. The show, which features in-depth interviews with politicians and other newsmakers, has been a fixture of MSNBC's lineup for the past 5 years. MSNBC is planning to replace Miss Reid's program with a show led by a trio of anchors: Simone Sanders Townsend, a political commentator and former Democratic strategist; Michael Steele, a former chairman of the Republican National Committee; and Alicia Menendez, the TV journalist. The people said they will currently co-host The Weekend, which airs Saturday and Sunday mornings. Oh my gracious, bro. Oh my gracious. Joy Reid. Joy Reid, I want to hear what you're saying over there on Blue Sky. I was about to say Black Sky. Y'all heard about Black Sky. Blue Sky. Everybody's leaving X. All the Democrats are leaving X, and they are going to Blue Sky so that they can be as blue as possible. They can be as hate-filled as possible. They can be as anti-MAGA as possible and get all of the pats on the back that they always thought that they deserved. All right, let's finish reading this, and then we're going to jump into it, okay? An MSNBC spokesman, Richard Huddock, declined to comment. Huddock declined to comment. Ms. Reid declined to comment as well. The programming shakeup is the first major change made by Ms. Cutler, the new president, who was appointed president this month. Ms. Cutler has been drawing up a new programming lineup to jumpstart the network's ratings, which have outperformed rival CNN, but lagged behind the longtime ratings leader, Fox News. Ms. Reid is out. Miss Reid is out. That's what they talking about. Miss Reid has long been one of MSNBC's most prominent anchors. She was named anchor of MSNBC's 7 p.m. hour in 2020, the year of COVID, after serving as the host of AM Joy, a weekend talk show on the network since 2016. That's when she got her come up. So she had her own show called AM Joy on a weekend talk show, and then she got a raise. They said, look, listen to me, Joy. You got enough hate in there and you got enough vigor, but we just need you to be just a little bit more racist, okay? We put you in this spot as the black lady, and you got the ball. So Miss Reid had a show on MSNBC, and it was only on the weekends. It was a weekend talk show called AM Joy. This was back in 2016. She was being super racist, and they loved it, so they gave her a raise. You know what I mean? They gave her a promotion, her appointment, and then they bumped her up in 2020 to her own show that they just now fired her from. All right, her appointment to the evening news slot. Let's open this back up. Her appointment to the evening news slot was one of the first major programming decisions made by Caesar Clond. I think that's how you say it. The chairman of NBC Universal News Group, which encompass NBC News, MSNBC, CNBC, and Telemundo. Okay, we're going to get back to this Reid in a minute, but I just want to say, look, Joy Reid, I am not laughing at the fact that you got fired. I'm not. Listen, we all got bills. Last thing I want you out there is doing something strange for a piece of change. I don't want you becoming no lot lizard. You know what I mean? All these guys are truckers. I don't want to hear about Joy Reid in the parking lot doing something strange for a piece of change. That would just hurt my heart. We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing, we have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace. I promise you, because everybody was talking about how goofy looking you was with your head all. I thought it looked nice, and I liked the little dimple that you had, and the more racist that you got. It was exciting to see you. So it's like, look, I'm racist. Every day I'm just gonna be racist. And if everybody else come to work and they don't feel like being racist, at least they knew that Joy Reid was gonna give them exactly what they needed. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? All right, we're gonna show y'all some of these videos of her being ultra, super duper, incredibly racist, bruh. And people keep on saying that only the white people can be racist. Bruh, y'all are out of your cotton picking minds, man. You're out your cotton picking minds, bruh. Maybe you need to go watch The View if you think that only white people can be racist. Huh? Now, I ain't even going to jump into that bag, but let's go ahead and play a couple of the amazing clips that, you know what I mean, this is us traveling back in time just to hear why Joy Reid was actually deemed a superstar on MSNBC. These are just some beautiful takes of hers. Just a month ago, she posted this right here. Just a month ago. Check this out right here.
And so I think that the people who want the fist fight are the base of the Democratic Party. Democrats want to see someone get up there and give a knuckle sandwich to Donald Trump. That's what they want. But that is not.
So all she did in this, I don't get why this was a problem. All she did in this video was talk about how the Democrats want to see somebody punch the president in the face. What's the problem with that? Huh? What's the problem with the Democrats want to see somebody give the new president a knuckle sandwich. That's it. That's it. We don't want to shoot him in the ear. We don't want to get rid of him. We don't want to lock him up. We don't want to drain his bank account. We don't want to do none of that. All we want to do is see somebody give him a good old-fashioned knuckle sandwich. Oh my gracious, I'm gonna miss Joy Reid. No, I'm not. Okay, so here's another one. Here's another one of Joyless Reid. She goes on a racist, unhinged rant against white Christians who vote Republican. Not all white Christians, but just the ones that vote Republican, because apparently y'all are the only ones that's racist.
The demographics of this country are that around 80% of non-white people vote Democratic, and around 60% of white Americans vote Republican on average in every election. And as Robbie has pointed out, and as this survey has pointed out, the Republican Party is overwhelmingly a white Christian party. And so the odds are Kamala Harris will win the popular vote. We have a system in this country based on a slavery period in which the American people don't elect the president. The Electoral College elects the president. And so you can lose an election in which Hillary Clinton got 3 million more votes.
Odds are that Kamala Harris will win the popular vote because it's way more white people that vote Democrat. You were wrong. You were wrong, Joy. I apologize, babe. This is probably why you got fired, because you were so wrong. Like, and you spoke like with so much confidence. Like, I've done the research. I've done the math. I'm laughing at all these MAGA fans, all these people walking around with the red and white hats talking about they about to make America great again. They're delusional, bruh. They're crazy, insane in the membrane, insane in the brain. They're nuts. They lost it. They lost all of their marbles. All the marbles are loose. The marbles are loose. Joy Reid, you're done, son. You are done. All right. She has lost her daggone job, but I want y'all to hear this right here. This is who she's being replaced by. This lady right here, who is no better whatsoever. Her name is Simone Sanders, and y'all need to see this right here. Listen to what she says when she is corrected. Check this out.
What do you tell the parents of those people, those young girls who were killed? This is,
I mean,
the preponderance of these people, Michael, are male.
What is the difference between an illegal immigrant who unfortunately engages in that activity?
And we don't like that. I want to be clear. We don't use the term illegal. So
we don't,
undocumented individuals.
They're illegal aliens.
Undocumented individuals. First,
Oh, we don't do that. I'm sorry. So what do you say about the illegal immigrants? I'm sorry. We call them. I'm sorry. We don't say that. Okay. My bad. I didn't see the email. Listen, I didn't see the email. Listen, she only sent it to Democrats. I'm still a Republican. What the hell you want me to say? I didn't see Listen, I didn't see the email. Okay, fine. Fine, Simone. Fine. Simone, I got it now. They are undocumented peoples. MSNBC, y'all are done. Y'all are done. I tell my kids all the time, look, try new things. Throw some spaghetti at the wall and see if it sticks. MSNBC, y'all are way too professional to be doing that, okay? Y'all have way too much professionalism and money tied into this thing called politics and reporting the news to just be throwing spaghetti at the wall and hoping that something sticks. Simone is horrible. She's horrible. Just look at the backbone leave Michael Steele. The backbone just melted down and just came out his ass crack. Okay. He said exactly what they're called. They are illegal immigrants. But she said, not on MSNBC. We just now received notice. You wasn't at the meeting earlier today. I mean, there was a black-only meeting for MSNBC employees. And I get it that you're a Republican strategist, but you need to come to more meetings, okay? And in the meetings, it said that we can no longer call them illegal immigrants, because if they're illegal, then Tom Homey can get them up out of here. We need to call them undocumented humans. The most ridiculous sugar honey iced tea I ever heard in my daggone life. This is Joy Reid saying that Trump is going to organize the military to unalive American citizens. Damn, why did y'all fire her? I don't ever know why she get fired.
Because you're talking about deploying the U.S. military. Remember, Mark Esper, who was Donald Trump's Secretary of Defense for a while, told him, no, you cannot shoot American citizens. You can't have the military shoot American citizens. He's going to replace people in the Department of Defense with people who will say you can, and that you can deploy the military against protesters, that you can arrest journalists for reporting things that Donald Trump doesn't like, that sort of thing, right?
That is exactly right. One of the things that Russ Vought did after he sort of left the administration in this sort of interregnum period that he's had, and has been referenced with that 180-day agenda, is that they have been building out the legal documentation, what they consider to be the legal documentation, to justify internally the deployment of the military. I know it sounds hysterical. How can we possibly, this sounds so outrageous. No, this is part of the plan. Like that they literally wrote a plan down and then prepared all the supporting documentation so they could check off that box. And then this is where the personnel piece comes in. They're making sure they have the right people to implement it. Russ Vought gave a speech where he talked about the fact that he was planning on doing this, or at least to have the resources ready so that if there was sufficient blowback, they could deploy it. And I just want to put a bow on it to note that one of the through lines here is why they want to sort of, it's not just revenge against their political opponents. That obviously gets a lot of fear. But the part that always stands out to me is that the rationale for why they need to do all these things is to end multiculturalism in America. That's not my term. Mm-hmm. That's what Ross Vought said. That the reason why you go after immigrants first, that you start to implement all of these big radical changes, is that this is the beginning of the end of multiculturalism in America.
You talking about Donald Trump wants to employ the military against American citizens? How about this one? How about he wanted to deploy the military to help out at Jan 6, but nobody wanted to give permission to do so. He wanted to do it the right way. Now they keep on saying he could have gone through. He could have just said it. He was the executive. He was the president. He could have just said the National Guard, go do this, and they would do it. No, he actually tried to do it the right way. Before Jan 6 happened, a few days before it happened, he asked if the National Guard will be there. You want to talk about deploying the military to make sure nobody gets hurt? Deploying the military to make sure that it's a nonviolent protest. Yes. That's when he wanted to deploy the military. We are not Germany, guys. But when the Democrats are trying to get votes, Joy Reid got ignited. They put the battery in her back to get onto her platform and do exactly what they done fired her for, which is lie, gaslight, and fearmonger. That's it. That was her job. Go to the people. Say some outlandish bull sugar honey iced tea to them. Come on, get them on your side. Get them on our side. Get them riled up. Take one for the team. So honestly, guys, I'm be honest with you. I'm taking shots at Joy Reid tonight, but I'm also taking shots at MSNBC because they paid her to do this. They gave her attaboys for doing this. This was no surprise. If I was her, I would sue MSNBC, to be honest, because everything that she was doing, they paid her to do. But at the end of the day, Joy Reid, I want to say, sorry for your loss. I don't like when anybody lose their jobs, to be honest with you. That's just not, listen, you have a family. They depend on you. I don't know if you have kids. I don't know if you have a husband. I doubt it. But if you might. I don't know. All I'm going to say is this. I don't like when people lose their livelihood. But Joy Reid, you brought this on yourself.